For real this time.
Well, we were supposed to start at 4 o'clock.
That's okay. You can tell them what happened.
Well, then I'm here, and computers and me, there's something that's always goes wrong between computers and me. In checkout lines, in grocery stores, anywhere there's a computer, I can get in, there's like a line with 12 people in it, and I get in a line with one person in front of me, and the 12 people will go through before I get out. All because I screw up the computers. But go ahead. I didn't screw up the computer this time. We forgot to hit live, right?
Howdy, folks. Sorry. All right. Well, hopefully some people will come back.
Why don't you do that Doc Watson song?
Yeah, all right. I'm going to start us off with the Doc Watson song. I can't believe I did that. When I came to this country in 1849, then I thought myself lucky for to be alive. I looked all around me and none could I see who was sweeter or fairer, pretty Saro than thee. Pretty Saro, likewise my mother too. I started for to ramble this country all through. And when I get weary, I will sit down and weep, and I'll think on pretty Saro wherever I sleep. Oh, if I was a little dove, had wings and could fly, then to my love's lodging this night I'd draw nigh, and there in her arms all night I would lie, and I'd think on darling till the coming of the light. Pretty Saro, likewise my mother too. I started for to ramble this country all through. And when I get weary, I will sit down and weep, and I'll think on pretty Saro wherever I sleep.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yes, nice.
Might have been better than the first time I did it.
It might have been. I'll never tell. This is title cut from my latest CD, which was released. God, I've lost the track. I guess it was January of 2021. I'm currently working on an album. You can find my stuff on georgiejessup.com or Bandcamp or any of the other digital ones that are popular that I hate, but you know. Anyway, and there's a ton of stuff on my YouTube channel too. But this is a lot of my family was getting older and has been getting older, and a lot of my friends have crossed over. Pretty sad, but I'm kind of hoping that my work isn't done here yet. So this is called My Work Here Ain't Yet Done. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, 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 my work here ain't yet done. Now I see that I've been sleeping. Lord, I see I've been sleeping too long. Oh, I see that I've been sleeping. Please wake me before I die. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, 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 my work here ain't yet done. Now little sister, she got a baby. A little sister's got a baby's child. A little sister, she got a baby. Her work here can't be done. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, 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 my work here ain't yet done. Tell my mother I'll be coming. Tell my father I put away his gun. Oh, I am sorry to keep y'all waiting, but my work down here ain't done. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, 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 my work here ain't yet done. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, please don't take me. Oh my Lord, 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 my work here ain't yet done. My work here ain't yet done. So that's that one. That's that one. So it's great to be here in downtown Baltimore.
This is downtown?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, okay.
They don't know.
Woo, Baltimore.
We're sitting high on top the trade towers there.
Oh, yeah.
Where is that, Harbor Place? Is it still called Harbor Place?
Or the
I'm lying.
the Bromo Seltzer Tower.
Yeah, we're high on top of the Bromo. So, yeah, that's where we are. Now, we're in the lovely home of John Patton, my gracious host.
So, I wanted to ask a question before I go to my next song.
Sure.
So,
What?
So that album you released last year,
Yeah.
how many is that now? Like, that's got to be like 15.
Well, of stuff that's actually, you can actually buy it, there's 6 of them.
Oh, okay.
But there's more recordings that have gone, out of print, and I haven't bothered. There's been no demand to redo them. Although I'm seriously considering in 2024 my album American Holocaust, which address Native American issues. That'll be the 30-year anniversary of its release. So I'm seriously thinking about redoing that and maybe trying to get some guest Native people to do some of the songs, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, so you've literally been releasing music longer than I've been alive. So,
Well,
so like, do you
Ow.
still have? Oh, come on.
go ahead.
I mean, you started young.
Yeah.
You started really young.
I think I was 3 when I put out my first album. No, I've been doing this for a while, yeah.
But yeah, like, do you still have like any access to the stuff that you did in the 80s?
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
okay.
I have. I was with a group called Wavelength back in the '80s, and I have quite a bit of that material live. And we did about 6 to 9 songs in studio situations, and so I have access to all that. I'm like an archivist, so anything. I mean, I had to transfer some of it from cassette to digital, and and all that kind of stuff. So I've done that with film footage and video footage and everything. So yeah,
Cool.
in fact, my current song, one of the songs from my current album, Ride Your Pony, is a really cool video, and I used old 16 millimeter Kodachrome film for that. So
To film it new?
not the film,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I mean like footage that had already been shot by my 2 aunts.
I was about to be really amazed because
Yes, yes.
Kodak's not making the film anymore.
I think
so.
my brother still has that camera though.
All right, we're gonna have a really good time today, so let's do a song about having a really good time.
There you
This
go.
is my-
Yeah.
This is basically my desire to be Sam Cooke. So. Well, come on, brother. We'll go across the water and go tell your sister and go tell your daughter that we're gonna have a real good time. We'll get out your guitar, we'll break out the wine, get out on the floor, have a real good time. We're gonna have a real good time. We're gonna have a real good time. We're gonna have a real good time. Yes, we're gonna have a real good time. Don't tell me you're tired. Break out the wine, light that old fire, and have a real good time. We're gonna 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 have a real good time, yeah. all your aunts. I know they like to dance. Tell all your friends. Let's have a real good time. We're gonna 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 have a real good time. Keep it going. We're gonna have a real good time. We're gonna have a real good time. We're gonna have a real good time. You got the glissando at the end.
I thought you were going to go back into
That's
it.
a
I'm
fish
sorry.
bump at the ending right there.
Some of the harmonies were good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. Nice. This is a song that was on my Woman in a Man Suit album from 2006. And it was co-produced and engineered, and I used his entire band, Billy Kemp, and met some really good players. One of them started working with me, Justin Crown, better known as the Wimp. And anyway, we did a bunch of shows together before he moved to California. And this was one that Billy, when we did the album, I told him, an old friend of mine heard this song when I first wrote it and said, that, you know, if you ever get to record that, do it as a gospel song. So on Woman in a Man Suit, this song is a gospel song, but I originally wrote it as an upbeat song, and so that's the version I'm going to do for you today. It's called Now That I Believe, and I think I might redo this at some point, because this is a nice version. And it goes like this. Okay. I used to claim my lovers as my own, everyone a precious prize. Now I know the best love is the one you let go. There's a strength inside me that can love without those fears. I took the time and I found the place where everyone's a big white glow. Now that I believe, now that I believe in love, now that I believe, oh, I believe in me. And I remember the day you stared at me, you said, little darling, stop crying. There is nothing that could hold you down or shake you up unless you let those Now that I believe in love, now that I believe, oh, I believe in me. Don't wanna hold you back, you know I quit that now. I want you to ride the love train for miles and miles and miles and miles. Well, I know the world's a lonely place and everyone wants to play it safe. Right now, the safest place, it's not what we need. Take the leap and keep the faith. Breathe until there's no more blood. And face your fear without a parachute. Do you believe? I believe, I believe. Now that I believe, now that I believe in love, now that I believe, I believe. Now that I believe, now that I believe, now that I believe I can stand the rain, now that I believe I can take the pain, now that I believe I can walk on by. Now that I believe that, it occurred to me that could be a song for Ukraine. It occurred to me.
Thanks, Sharon. I do enjoy most of these books. Most of the ones you see are actually, well, those are all school books. Those are boring. Most of that shelf too.
Is there anybody else on
The rest of these are, there are a few people on there.
Good.
Yeah.
Hi, folks.
These are all my wife's books. She goes through them like water. Just zillions of books. I don't
What
read
you
as
gonna
much as
do,
I should.
John?
What am I gonna do? Let's check the old set list. Oh, right. Oh, yes. I'm gonna play banjo. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
This has a story behind it too. So, birds nest in our attic.
Ah.
And,
What kind of birds, John?
well, sometimes they're starlings, and sometimes they're sparrows, and I think we've had a few other things up there. Maybe we've had some catbirds at one point, but
No bats?
no bats.
Good.
We probably should put a bat box out. I wouldn't want them like nesting
Right.
up in the attic.
It's nasty.
But
They do. It's nasty.
yeah, and just to put everyone's mind at ease, they're not inside the attic. We've got like a window on the. We've got sort of like a vent on that they can get into, and there's there's some chicken wire to keep them from getting into the actual attic. So
I
don't want to freak anyone out about us letting birds nest in the house, because that's probably not good for them. But I wrote this song about the little birds.
Oh.
This is called "Stay Little Bird." Stay, little bird. Summer's not as long as they say. Your mother and your father will be coming home again. Stay, little bird, stay. Stay, little bird. Soon enough the snow will turn to rain. The ice and the snow will be melting down again. Stay, little bird, at home. Stay, little bird. This attic is the safest place to be. Your brothers and your sisters can go off on their own. But stay, little bird, with me. Stay, little bird. Summer will be coming any day. The leaves will be greening as the other birds return. Stay, little bird, stay. Stay, little bird, stay. Stay, little bird, stay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're good little birds. They go tweet tweet.
There you go.
The year I wrote that, I wrote that near the end of the month, but the year I wrote that, they showed up like, I mean, they're up there right now, but, and this is usually the time they're up there, but they showed up like a month early.
Really?
It was super warm that February.
Wow. It made me think, because I have a canopy out on my front porch, and the last 2 years they've built it up right where the things gotta go out. And you know, I should have got up there for a ladder, and I didn't, and there were eggs in the nest, and I just felt like a murderer, you know. So I just thought, well, I got to put some mothballs up there or something to kind of discourage them this year, or keep checking it, keep remembering to check it.
Yeah, we actually had a robin's nest in our in one of our gutters one year, and it's one of the ones that we can't get to on our own. Like we don't have a tall ladder. We can clean out the gutters on the porch, and I've never seen a bird nest in there. But
Well, you got to figure about taking them out of the gene pool. Anyway, so it looks like I'm doing a lot of songs that kind of apply to what's going on today. And this is one, it's on my, also on my Woman in a Man Suit album. And it's kind of a, you know, there's so many people that I admire for their courage and, you know, the work that they do, and the fact that they don't fit into some little mold of what a human being's supposed to be, a man or a woman supposed to be, and that they have the courage to live that life and stay with it and not buy into whatever it is that we all seem to buy into at some point. So this is called Backs Against the Wall. So if you fit into that, then the song's for you. Excuse me.
I have to say too, this is one of my favorite recordings of yours for
Is
sure.
it?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I listen to this one pretty often.
So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I want my heart to be a haven for those outside the lines. You know the Joan of Arc, the Sundance Kid, they're in my bed tonight. For those who have a different dream and make those dreams come true, I offer up my sacred place and join you in your fight. Now every time I look to you, you're living out your destiny. You're not hiding in sanctuaries, waiting for God to see. You've written everything you believe in on the back of your right hand. It says that love will conquer everything, and the truth will set you free. And nothing's gonna come between us, and no one's gonna take the fall. We're in this thing together with our backs against the wall. With our backs against the wall, we will never have to crawl. With our backs against the wall, together we stand, together we fall. Now I have seen the future by looking at the past. You know that man will burden everything until his final blast. But you and I, we won't be there. We'll be shouting from the mountaintop and singing glory, hallelujah. We're thankful for what we're not, and nothing's gonna come between us, and no one's gonna take the fall. We're in this thing together with our backs against the wall, and nothing's gonna come between us, and no one's gonna take the fall. We're in this thing together with our backs against the wall. We're in this thing together with our backs against the wall. Whew. I should just leave my glasses off because that didn't help me. Backs against the wall, man. Woman in a man suit. Get your copy now. Right now.
That one's on Bandcamp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Just a note: if you're watching this remotely, you'll have to go to YouTube to get the description. But Georgie's website is in the description of the video, and the link. This thing. Hold on. We read left to right. So there we go. Whee! Look at that. Okay, so there's a link up at the top of the screen. You can't click on that, so you'll have to click on the one in the description, or you can type it in. But I invite professional musicians, and professional musicians need money to put food on the table, just like anyone else. So if you are enjoying the show and you would like to support my guest, please kick a tip to Georgie.
Much appreciated.
It's funny, I've got my acoustic guitar sitting here, and I just realized I'm not sure I put any songs on today that are actually played on the acoustic. It's so nice to have a piano player again. It's been months since I had a piano player join me, and
Thank you. It's been fun too. I've enjoyed, especially your little song in F there. Your little soul song.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the Broken Bottles.
Oh, Broken Bottles.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I like this one.
So this song is called "Oh Honey, Tell Me You'll Get Out of There," and there is actually a story behind this, and it's not a pretty story. So, although before I even start telling this, I want to say that my friend in this story is fine, and she was not hurt, but
still.
But basically, I overheard a friend having a conversation with another friend about her boyfriend at the time, and she eventually DTMF, which if you know it.
No, I don't know all this
Okay,
fancy acronym.
She eventually dumped the person.
Okay.
That's the DT part.
Uh-huh.
But she eventually dumped the person. But at the time, she was saying like he had gotten mad at her and like broke this picture frame. Like he took a picture frame that she had on her nightstand or wherever, and decided to like throw it up against the wall and smash it. And apparently he was an angry drunk, and I mean, not necessarily like drinking all the time. Like she wasn't saying like he was drinking all the time, but yeah, but she was not a small person. and she had this attitude that, well, I could take care of myself if he decides to get in a fight
Right.
with me or something. And it's like and I'm just listening to this, and and it's really hard for me to imagine someone wanting to stay in that position, because she wasn't. She was definitely in the financial position that she could have gotten out of there if she wanted to,
and she stayed.
And she stayed anyway
But abuse
for a while.
is the gift that keeps on giving.
Right.
So
So
people
that,
get locked into that.
that
Unfortunately.
and I overheard this conversation and went right home and wrote this song.
There you go.
And
it's a good one.
so yeah, let's quite that much. I'm gonna fiddle with all my crap here on the floor. All right. Oh, honey, tell me you'll get out of there.
Broken bottles and a broken picture frame. It isn't much, but next time it might be you. Oh, honey, get out of there. Petty quarrels, love isn't always safe. It isn't fine. Just saying doesn't make it so. Oh, honey, please tell me you'll get out of there. Oh, honey, please tell me you'll get out of there. You say you're strong. Well, I know you said, but we're never as strong as we are in our heads. And if you ever let our hand on you instead, oh, honey, please tell me you'll get out of there. Oh, honey, please tell me you'll get out of there.
Fun.
Nicely played. Nicely played.
Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. You make it easy.
If you're new to the stream, you probably don't know this, but most of the time when me and the guests play a song together, we've never played it together before.
In that
so.
case. In that case, absolutely.
Yeah, I've had the honor and privilege of sharing the stage with you as a
Yes.
filling guitarist once in a while, and
Right.
so I do know some of your songs,
You
and
do.
I've learned a few of them off of the CDs, but
But they're always different.
yeah, and
My players bitch at me. You didn't do it that way.
well, the other thing I definitely appreciate about you as a person to play in your band is you actually rehearse. I've played with people
concept.
before that would like almost
Let's
never
just
rehearse.
do it, right? I try to think about the people that are going to be sitting in the audience, and I mean, if I'm sitting in the audience and I hear a band that's like not really together or not syncing with each other, then I'm not going to hang around. Sorry. But
I do have immense respect for musicians though who can do that.
I mean, I mean, John Tomakos could sit in with anybody and nail the drums, and probably take it in a new direction that you didn't expect. Dave Chappell on guitar is another one like that. They're that good. And
yeah, I have a friend CJ who he used to run the Bippies open mic, and he just kind of goes every week, every time now. But he's a keyboard player who can just like.
They're out there.
So there have been times when I don't even give him the structure of the song or the chords, and it's not always an easy song, and he'll just.
See, I'm a singer-songwriter that happens to play the piano and happens to play the guitar, but I'm not a guitar player's guitar player, and I'm really not a keyboard player's keyboardist. But the thing that I find works for me and why I can play with you is because less is more. So I try not to overstep my bounds with whoever I'm playing with, and it's one of the things that a lot of musicians don't think about. You're very fortunate to work with Tim because Tim thinks about that, and I've been fortunate with quite a few people too. But it's about the song. It's about the song. It's not about what you're doing. It's not about how you're singing. It's not about the lead solos that you do. It's about making the song touch people, and that's how hits are made. I'm still waiting for mine, but. I don't know whether I mentioned to it, but back in 2020, the guy that wrote for Soft Cell, or was the singer for Soft Cell, Mark Allman, somehow found my song called When Santa Was a Pagan, and he did it for his end of the year show, and it was like a one-time thing. You can't find it anymore, but he actually did my song, and I was like, fuck yeah, man, that's good, that's cool. Have somebody like that do your stuff. So hopefully he'll find more of my songs, or somebody will, and that would be nice. This is a brand new song that will hopefully be the start of a brand new album, and hopefully some new material, and I'm kind of revamping some older stuff too that I never got to record the way I really wanted them to be. So, but this is a song for these times we're living through right now, for the last, God, seems like forever. Since 2016, we've been in hell.
Time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so.
There you go. All right, so the thing with this song in YouTube, there's a video of me doing it with my Black Sheridan 2 guitar, and eventually I'm going to do it full band. I'm working on that right now, and I decided today, and I've never played this on piano live, so this is the first. So hopefully you'll like it. Our guides for answers, they just give us questions, trying to clear my mind of the hate and delusion, letting go of anger and all the hurt inside. My blood pressure rising 'cause you believe all their lies. Sometimes mine, and you use your beliefs as if the truth's a crime. You're always running your mouth before you use your mind, and hiding the truth so you can't see the sign. Sometimes I feel so all alone. Millions of people, all just flesh and bone, misled by talking heads on golden thrones, hiding behind stained glass while they're throwing stones. I'm trying to hold on to love. God, I'm trying to hold on to love. But your heart is blind, your eyes can't see from all the fear inside, and people are dying, and you still don't care, holding on to beliefs. Reason's gonna die right there. Sometimes I feel so all alone. Millions of people, all just flesh and bone, misled by talking heads on golden thrones, hiding behind stained glass while they're throwing stones. Trying to hold on to love. I'm trying to hold on to love. Trying to hold on to love. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sweet. Sweet, sweet stuff.
I had a friend tell me one time, after I recorded a song, he's like, I think the song is just a cry for help that you want to steal guitar. Had a whole bunch of those.
I love working with steel players.
That is a complicated instrument. You gotta use all your limbs and.
I don't know how drummers do it. I don't know how pedal steel players do it.
Organists.
One man band. I have no idea.
The one that really surprised me is Irish pipes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the little pipes, and you'd think, oh well, bagpipe is usually you're pumping with an arm and you're blowing with a I mean it's already like multi things here. So like elbow pipes are that's what the translation of the word for those kind of pipes is elbow pipes.
Elbow
you're pumping
pipes,
it with
okay.
your arm instead of blowing on it. But yeah, then I watched someone actually playing it, and they're like their legs involved because they've got to stop the end of the canter to keep the air from coming out, and then there's all these keys, so they're like sitting here with with this other arm like playing like an organist playing the foot pedals. I'm watching them, and I'm like that is an instrument I will never learn. And then. My teacher in high school, my German teacher in high school played the organ in church, and so like I watched someone playing an actual pipe organ because I'm thinking I know how to play the piano, but no, they're like using all their feet
running while they're playing,
and
playing difficult bass lines,
playing three different keyboards at the same time.
Amazing stuff. It's really amazing. Truly amazing. What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, so we got another one we can play together.
Okay.
We don't need all that delay.
You sure?
So this is one of the songs off of the second Midway Fair album. Lo, these many 12 years ago now? 11 years ago now. The recording took like 11 months. So it's hard to remember. But this is called Put on the Brake. And this is mostly just a fun song to play with other people. So
Okay.
there's no overarching story. There's no sad, ugly thing going on. It's just...
Well, let's do it.
Said, oh no, gonna make a mistake. But no, there's gotta be some give and take. Pull yourself together for heaven's sake. However fast you're going, better put on the brake. Got a heart full of fire, full of jealousy and hate. And I've been scared and tired, and it's getting hard to take. Someday you'll regret it in the morning when you wake. However fast you're going, better put on the brake. Said I'd be there for you, come what may. The more I love, the more you make my poor heart ache. Someday you'll regret it in the morning when you wake. However fast you're going, better put on the brake.
playing that one live too. It's with the whole band. Oh, I should. Yeah. I was gonna wait until April to tell people this, but yeah, my band actually has a full band show at the end of April. It's on
Here?
April. It's not going to be here. It's gonna be at Monument City Brewing in Baltimore.
Oh, cool.
And it's a fantastic venue, a huge wide open room, great beer, including maybe one of my favorite stouts that I've ever had. It's they do this fire roasted barrel aged stout, and
Cool.
and they like it's so good that they have a release party for it every year. It's amazing.
Well, tell them they should have Georgie Jessup there. 'Cause they haven't. But
We'll talk afterward.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened.
But,
happened.
what is the date?
It's April 29th.
April 29th.
And I'm also in 2 weeks. I'll be at Mick O'Shea's also in Baltimore for a solo set. That'll be all acoustic, and I'll probably be doing a lot of Irish stuff because it is an Irish bar.
There you go.
And my next guest, so next week I do not have a guest, but my next guest will be my bandmate and wonderful friend and frequent co-writer Joe Scala, and we'll actually be doing a bunch of songs that we co-wrote together. So we do lyric swaps almost every year during February album writing month, and we've gotten many wonderful songs out of it, including maybe I think this year we actually had my favorite co-write. We had Tim over to play drums, and Joe and I worked pretty hard on the lyrics and the chords on it. But the recording came together like wonderfully fast, and I'm super thrilled to get to play a bunch of the songs with him because we haven't played together in a year, so it's I miss my band.
I'm sure I miss mine. We haven't played a full gig in a long time. I don't even remember last time we played as a full band, actually.
I read Sound for You in fall of 2019, so that might be the last time that it happened.
That very well could have been it. So am I up here, or is this our last song?
This is going to be our last song.
Our last song? Okay, cool. Well, now I'm debating. Devil's Child or Girl Look Good? I think Devil's Child. So this is a song, this was one that was on the Woman in a Man Suit album. It's also one that I let Billy Kemp have his way with. And so it's very cool. It's a cool version of it. And we have voices in there. Billy played a preacher, and I played somebody, I forget who. And a person on the street. And
I did not know that you had a cast member. I legitimately thought that was an actual broadcast.
Oh no! That was Billy. And so while I like that song, to pull that off solo as far as musically goes, it was, unless you got a full band doing it, it really doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain a little bit of this for the people out there who, we're basically vague booking right now for them, right? So the way this song was originally recorded is it sounds like it's Georgie answering this preacher on the radio, and it sounds like they're on the radio. Like it's got the whole radio effect on it, and
that's not love.
That's not love.
Yeah.
And so. And it's very spacey and ethereal and almost electronic sounding. Like might even be
Actually, John Tamakis played tape boxes.
Okay,
that's what he played.
Okay, yeah. So incredibly unusual sounding song. Was this the opening track? This was the opening track, right?
No. This would have been let me think a second here. It opens up with Anything But Love, and then it does Anything But Love and shoot.
Well, at any
Walk
rate,
That
yeah.
Talk and then this.
Okay, yeah.
So it's the third
So
song.
pretty early on in the CD, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's definitely an interesting recording. But
It
I
is
agree
an
with you that it's basically impossible to pull off live.
It is, unless you're like one of those people that play all the organ parts and everything.
So we're gonna.
So, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, okay. So yeah, so when I played this for some people, like, you know, especially in the LGBT community, they were like, this should be our national anthem, you know. And I agree. So if you're in the community and you're listening to this broadcast, tell the power brokers that it should be. So it goes like this. Preacher man, he tells me I'm living life in sin by having same sex, not the same as him. If that's not love, then I'm the devil's child. If that's not love, mama, then I'm the devil's child. I see no evil, I see love, that's not love, that's not love. Marie has loved Louise, going on 65 years, but they cannot get married. Some senators said that's queer. If that's not love, then I'm the devil's child. If there's not love, daddy, then I'm the devil's child. I see no evil, I see love, but that's not love. That's not love. A question, how come boys like her don't cry when he can't find an answer? He turns it to a hate crime. If that's love, then I'm the devil's child. If that's love, daddy, I'm the devil's child. I see evil, I see no love. Oh, when you're walking down the street and you see Marjorie Taylor there. Oh, and you see Miss Bachman there. You see all them assholes. And they're saying, hey, is that a man or is that a woman? That's not love. When you go to the courtroom, and Clarence Thomas is sitting there along with his wife, passing judgment on you.
Is she allowed in the courtroom?
I have no idea. And they're saying, I will not have a man wearing a dress in my courtroom. That's not love. And when you go to church on Sunday, you won't get your good book on. Yeah, and that preacher, he preaching hellfire and brimstone. Yes, he is. And he's pointing his finger all around the congregation. Pretty much he lands on you and he's staring at you. He's staring at you so hard the rest of the conversation is looking at you too. Yeah, and he's saying, the power of God gonna strike you down, send you straight to hell. That's not love. Well, that's not love. That's not love, Daddy. That's not love, Mama. That's not love, Mr. Preacher Man. That's not love, love. No, it's not love. You better go back and listen to Jesus. That's not love. 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 That's not love. That's not love. That's not love. There you go.
Thank you so much for joining in, and thank you so much for the comments. I'm sorry that it's very difficult to type and play at the same time, but I really do appreciate you folks leaving comments, and I see lots of hearts for you, Georgie.
Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
Again, there's a link. Oh, wait, hold on. We read from left to right. There's a link up here that you can send Georgie a tip if you're whether you're watching live or if you're watching the playback. And once again, I'll be by myself next week. I'll be playing some very old stuff. So I know some of my family members are probably going to be a little excited about that. And then 2 weeks after that, I'll have my friend Joe Scala with me for a bunch of songs that we've written together. And thank you so much for if you're whether you're new to the stream or you've been around for a while. I really do appreciate everyone coming in and watching my wonderful friends play music for several months in a row.
Thanks to John Batten for doing this. This is a lot of work besides playing and everything, and so it's really appreciated.
Yeah, I mean these start times don't mess up themselves. Thanks again, folks.
Thanks for watching, guys, and listening.